Hello, everyone. On today's podcast episode, I'm going to continue talking about The Matrix, the movie, and why, and the symbolism within it. You know, just like I stated in the past episode, Morpheus is known as the god of dreams, right? Morpheus is known as the god of dreams, and the Matrix is a dream world, right? The Matrix is a dream world, a world of dreams. So don't you think it's weird for the God of Dreams to want to help Neo escape the Matrix? Don't you think it's weird if a random stranger comes to your doorstep, calls himself Morpheus, the God of Dreams, and then tells you he can help you escape the Matrix, and it gives you a pill, two choices, a blue pill and a red pill, right? Knowing full well that he's already manipulated you into taking the red pill. If you wanted you to go back to your to the real world, to your old ways, if Morpheus truly wanted Neo to go back to being part of the Matrix again, he wouldn't have told him about everything. He would give him a fair choice. But instead, you could just tell, if you watch the movie The Matrix, you could tell that Neo was manipulated to choose the red pill. He was manipulated by the God of Dreams to choose the red pill. And after taking the red pill given to him by the God of Dreams, guess what? Morpheus took Neo to another part of the Matrix. Neo never truly escaped the Matrix because Neo was the Matrix. The reason why Neo was the one, is because 1 and 0 are the same. 1 and infinity are the same. Within infinity, there's 1. Within 1, there's infinity. That's why Neo can control the Matrix. Neo is the one that can control the Matrix because Neo is the Matrix. The only reason why Neo can control the Matrix is because Neo is the Matrix itself. So how can the Matrix escape itself? You ever thought about that? How can the Matrix escape itself? It can't. So Neo will never truly escape the Matrix because Neo is the Matrix. The supposed real world that Morpheus, the God of Dreams, took Neo to, the real world that Morpheus told Neo was real, is actually just another part of the Matrix. That's why Neo can also control the Matrix machines inside the real world, just like he did inside the Matrix. Because the Matrix follows Neo wherever Neo goes. Neo is the Matrix. Morpheus is the Matrix. Everyone inside the real world is also inside another Matrix. Neo never escaped the Matrix. Neo can never escape himself. You can never escape reality. Whether when you fall asleep, you enter a dream world, right? When you wake up, your mind is still creating that dream. Your mind is the thing that creates, your brain is the thing that creates the dream that you live in. Reality is created by your own mind. Just like, your mind creates your dream world, your mind is still the same thing creating the world around you. Your brain is the thing creating the world around you. And your brain is the thing creating, your dream world as well. You can never escape the dream world because the dream world is you. Your brain creates the world around you. Just like your brain creates the dream world that when you fall asleep and go to sleep, that dream world is created by your brain. When you wake up, the world you live in is also created by your brain. It's not the real version of the world. It's a version of the world created by your brain. So, Morpheus, if you see Morpheus in in biblical sense, Morpheus is the devil himself. Morpheus is the devil that tricked Neo into thinking he can escape the Matrix. Morpheus is the devil that tricked Neo into thinking he can destroy the Matrix. Morpheus is the one that gave him the false reality, the real world. The real world inside that Matrix, right? The real world that Neo has the power to have power to control. It can't be the real world if Neo can control it, can it? In the movie The Matrix, it shows that Neo can control the machines inside the real world as well. So obviously, Neo is not living inside the real world. He's been tricked by Morpheus into thinking he's living inside the real world. No one knows the real version of the Matrix. When Morpheus was asked, is the Matrix all there is? Morpheus lied. He said that he told us the origin of the Matrix. Within the movie, he said the Matrix was created by humans. It's a lie. Morpheus is part of the Matrix itself. The real world that created the Matrix is also part of the Matrix. There's no real world. The beginning of the Matrix, nobody knows. Probably not even the Neo or Morpheus. The real world that you see in the Matrix movie is just another part of the Matrix. The story about the real world creating the Matrix is just a story. The real version of Neo in that pod is just what? Another version of Neo. Neo is just going from one dream. It's like going from dream world to reality. Both worlds are still dreams. It's like going from one part of a dream to another part of a dream. Neo has never escaped the Matrix, and Neo will never escape the Matrix. Because Neo and the Matrix are one. They are the same thing. Symbolically, 1 and 0 are two sides of the same coin. 0 represents the Matrix. 0 represents non-existence. From the point of view of the real world, the Matrix does not exist, right? That's why Agent Smith, the representation of the Matrix, it calls himself 0 or non-existence. 0 represents non-existence and also infinity. That's why, the infinity part, when you enter inside the Matrix, guess what? Agent Smith is infinite. Within the Matrix, Agent Smith is infinite. He can exist anywhere. He can be anywhere. He can be anyone he wants to be. He can be everything he wants to be. He can even be Neo. Even when Agent Smith talked, there were times when he said he and Neo can, there's no difference between him and Neo. He said it himself. There's no difference between him and Neo. Because everything in the world is the Matrix. The origin of the Matrix, only the Matrix itself knows. Morpheus will never know the origin of the Matrix. The devil will never know the origin of the Matrix. He'll only trick you into thinking he understands everything when he doesn't. The Matrix movie, symbolically tells you that you will never truly escape reality. If you're someone who tries to, think you can destroy all the bad guys in this world, guess what? This is a world of good and evil. There will always be evil people in this world. No matter how much you fight evil people, right? The more you fight evil people, the more you sin. The more you sin, the more you become an evil person. You see? You understand the problem? The more you defeat the bad guys, the more you become the bad guy. You turn from being a good guy into a bad guy. And now people will try to kill you because you're now the bad guy. That's the problem with duality. Perspective determines who's good and bad. You may think you're a good guy, but the moment you start to sin, you become the bad guy. The moment you start to kill people, you become the bad guy. The moment you start mocking and insulting others, you become the bad guy. The moment you start insulting and bullying the bad guy, you become the bad guy. The moment you think you can destroy the Matrix, you become the Matrix. You can't destroy the Matrix because the Matrix is you. You can't defeat all the evil guys in this world because there will still be one evil person left. You. You and your friends and family. You and the group of people who, go out and, defeat all the evil people in the world, become the evil person. Because it's a sin to kill people. It's a sin. So you may call yourself a good guy, but the truth is, the more evil you do in this world, the more you become an evil person. In the eyes of others, you slowly become a murderer. The war hero of one country is the evil demon of another. It's just how life works. You may be hailed as a war hero in your country, right? But in another country, they see you nothing more than the devil. From the point of view of Neo and Morpheus, the real world is the real world and the Matrix is the Matrix. From the point of view of the Matrix itself, there's no difference between the real world and the Matrix. It's all the same. From the point of view of God, there's no difference between you and an evil person. If you kill an evil person, from the point of view of God, you're also an evil person. All sins are punished in this world. Whether you call yourself a good guy or a bad guy, if you sin in this world, you'll be punished by God. If you sin in this world, you'll be punished. Whether you call yourself a good guy or a bad guy, you always get punished. Some punishments are light, some punishments are heavy. Based off sin, If you try to protect yourself from an evil person who's trying to rape you, right? And the person dies, you'll still be punished, but the punishment will be light punishment. You may never get, it may never be a real punishment. But, it's self-defense. Self-defense doesn't count, it's not as, may not be as serious as, you going out of your way to kill someone. If you go out of your way to kill someone for no reason, you'll be punished more than someone who's trying to protect themselves from harm. So the whole Matrix series, it's God teaching you. God is the one that controls the world. God is the creator of this world. Everything in this world is God. Everyone in this world is God. The Matrix series teaches you that if you spend all your life fighting the forces of evil, you become an evil person. If you spend your life trying to destroy the Matrix, you end up realizing there's still a piece of the Matrix left. That part of the Matrix, that piece of the Matrix is you. You and your friends are still left. How can you destroy the Matrix when the Matrix is you? How can you destroy all the evil people in this world when you are also capable of doing evil? You can't kill all the evil people in this world because you're also evil as well. This is why God, the Bible preaches forgiveness, kindness, love, just forgiveness, You have to be a kind person. To go to heaven, you have to be a kind person. To go to heaven, you have to be a benevolent person, a forgiving person, a humble person, a kind person. If you're someone who goes out, trying to kill all the evil people in this world, what if you end up killing someone who isn't really evil? He was falsely accused of a crime he never committed. Now you've killed an innocent person. Isn't it evil to kill an innocent person? That's the problem with life. If you start chasing the bad guys, sooner or later you'll become the bad guy. Because one of these days you may end up killing an innocent person. One of these days you'll end up killing an innocent person. What do you think should happen to you? If you kill an innocent person, doesn't that make you a bad guy? Doesn't that make you an evil person? What would you do, about yourself at that point in time? What about you? What should people do to you? Should people be kind to you? If you want people to be kind to you, be kind to others. If you want people to treat you well, treat others well. If you want people to treat you with respect, be respectful to others. If you want to go to heaven, treat people well. If you want to go to hell, and spend an eternity fighting devils and demons, behave like Neo in the Matrix. Get deluded by Morpheus, the god of dreams. Get deluded by Satan himself. Get deluded by Satan to go fight this guy, that guy, that guy. Fight the whole world. By the end of the day, once you've destroyed the matrix, you end up realizing that there's still a piece of the matrix left, and that piece of the matrix is you. What are you gonna do now? When you end up realizing that once you get rid of all the bad guys in this world, there's still one bad guy left. It's you. You're now the bad guy of this world. You've killed everybody in the world. You've killed way too many people. And that's a great sin. Killing too many people is a great sin. So what do you do when you become the person you hate the most? What would you do when you become the person you hate the most? If you're someone who loves chasing bad guys, you're someone who loves killing everyone, killing sinners, just know that you're also a sinner. Just like Neo. He hated the Matrix, he wanted to destroy the Matrix, without realizing that him and Morpheus, they're both part of the Matrix. They are the Matrix itself. Do not get tricked into fighting yourself. Be kind to others, even to evil people. A good person is good to those who are good to them, and also good to those who aren't good to them. An evil person is bad to those who are bad to him, and also bad to those who aren't bad to them. An evil person is bad to those who treat him badly, and also bad to those who treat him well. Be a good person in this world and be kinder to others. Jesus tells you to turn the other cheek. Jesus tells you to be forgiven, to be a very forgiving person. If you have troubles in life dealing with people around you that, offend you, that harm you, read your Bible, pray to God, ask for answers. God is there to help you. The Bible is a warning call. It's a warning lesson. It's a life lesson to you. You will never escape the matrix. You will never be able to destroy all the evil people in this world. Because once you get rid of all the evil people in this world, there will still be one evil person left. That's you. You will still be left. This is the example of hell. This is what hell feels like. Fighting endlessly but never winning. This is how you go to hell. Hell is a world of torment and misery. If you chase sin, if you chase after violence and wars and all these arguments, mockery, insults, and bullying, you just end up realizing that all you have around you is just dangerous people that you just end up fighting endlessly. You just go to one endless war after another. That's hell right there. No peace, no kindness, no love. All you experience is war, warfare, violence, fear, torment, pain, agony, sorrow. This is what you experience in hell. There's no kindness in hell. There's no love in hell. There's no camaraderie in hell. There's no justice in hell. If you want the world to be a kind world, be kinder to others, and God will bring kinder people to your life. Sinners do not experience good things in this world. They push all the good things away, and they suffer in their own misery. If you're a sinner, you push all the good people away from you, because your mindset is the mindset of someone who thinks everyone is evil. You have the mindset of a negative mindset of the world. The mindset that the world's one evil place, that everyone's trying to harm you. If you believe everyone's trying to harm you, you'll start trying to harm everyone around you. Your evil mindset determines what you experience in this world. If you're a good person, if you see the world as a good place, the world will be a good place for you. If you see the world as an evil place, the world will be an evil place for you, because you're evil. Only evil people see this world as an evil place. Only evil people see this world as a cruel place. Good people will never see this world as a bad place, because God protects them from evil. God protects them from evil because they do not do evil things. God will protect you from evil as long as you do not do evil things. The more evil things you do, the more you sin, the more the more the protection from God disappears, and you start to experience, the consequences of your sin. You start to, go towards hell, and when you die, you then enter that's when you enter the gates of hell. That's when you enter the world of full misery, full sorrow, full torment. You know, take your time to, if you want to watch The Matrix, watch the movie The Matrix. It's a movie filled with symbolisms, and God is the creator of the world, so He uses symbolisms to teach you a lot. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It means the truth of this world is hidden in words. Words tell you a lot about the world, more than you know, more than you think is possible. There's a lot of symbolisms in words. There's a lot of symbolisms in movies, and many of these things teach you a valuable lesson. All of them tell you not to sin. All of them tell you that the consequences of sin is eternal torment, agony, pain, and endless suffering. That's what you experience in the world of sin. You will never be happy in this world as long as you're a sinner. You just can't. Happy people, are those who slowly walking towards the gates of heaven. Happiness only exists in heaven. So for you to experience happiness, you must be a kinder person in this world. You will never experience happiness while going towards the gates of hell. You will never experience happiness while sinning. If you decide that a life of sin is all you want, guess what? Your entire life will be filled with misery. Just like Neo's life is filled with misery. All he did was fight and kill. The entire movie, all he did was suffer. Fear of being killed. That's all he experienced the entire movie. Not a single, moment of happiness. He never experienced a single moment of happiness in that movie. All he did was suffer. If you want to suffer like Neo, go ahead. Sin just like Neo. You end up realizing that once you kill all the bad guys, all your enemies, once you get rid of all your enemies, there's still one enemy left. That enemy is you. You've become your own enemy because you're the one who ruined your life. You're the one who took your own hands, made choices that ruined your life. After you got rid of all the bad guys, there's still one bad guy left. That bad guy is you. After you destroyed the Matrix, there's still one Matrix left. And that Matrix is you. Learn a lot from the movie The Matrix. It teaches you that the most enticing path is usually the path that leads to hell. The path that leads to heaven is the path of nonviolence. The path that leads to heaven is the path of kindness. The path that leads to heaven is the path where God is. And the only path where you can find God is the path of, kindness. Read your Bible. The Bible teaches you to be kinder to others. The Bible teaches you to forgive others. The Bible teaches you not to behave like Neo. The Matrix will be kind to you if you're kind to it, because the Matrix is you. You are the Matrix. God will be kinder to you when you're kinder to it, because God is you, and God is everything. God watches over every action you make. Every decision you make is being watched. If you made bad decisions, you'll be punished for it. If you made good decisions, you'll be rewarded for it. And God is also a very forgiving God, because God is you. So if you pray to God for forgiveness, God will forgive you of your sins. Because at the end of the day, God is you. As a child of God, your Father will always be there to help you. So that's it for today's podcast episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.